Hello students of Class 12 CBSE Computer Science. Welcome to TechBox 247. So if you are watching my channel for the first time, kindly subscribe and share it with your friends also. In this video, we are going to see the answer keys for your board examination question paper, which is done on April 2. Okay, so let us move on to the video quickly. So let us read the section A. First question is, state true or false. While defining a function in Python, the positional parameters in the function header must always be written after the default parameters. So it's not like that. So the positional parameters should be written on your left hand side. After that only your default parameters. For example, A is equal to 10. This is your default parameters. It should be on your right hand side. Okay, so here they have been given that the positional parameters in this function header must always be written after the default parameters. So the answer is false here. The next is the select statement when combined with dash clause returns the records without repetition. So if we need to write a select statement without the data should get what? Should not be repeated. That means the repetition will not be occurred by using the distinct clause. So your answer is distinct clause. Next question is, what will be the output of the following statement? So they have given the statement here. So let us work on the statement. 16 star 5 slash 4 star 2 slash 5 minus 8. So what is 16 into 5s are 80. 80 4 star 2 5 minus 8. So many of us are having the doubt, according to the precedence, what is the next step? 4 into 2? No. So because the multiplication is not enclosed within the brackets. So if without brackets, then the precedence will be moving upon to left to right precedence. Okay, if the multiplication symbol, the expression is inside the parenthesis, then we should be working on the precedence according to the first multiplication. So without the parenthesis, you should be work from your left to right precedence. So the next is 80 by 4, which is your 20.0 and which returns the decimal format of the division. The next is star 2 5 minus 8. The next is 20.0 into 2, which is your 2 2s are 4. So 20 into 2s are 40. 40.0 slash 5 minus 8. The next is 40 divided by 40.0 divided by 5. So 8 5s are 40, which is 8.0 minus 8. Okay, 8.0 minus 8, which is 0.0. Okay, how we should consider 8.0 minus this 8 should be considered like this, 8.0, which is 0.0. Okay, so this is your answer. You should pick 0.0 as your answer. Okay, understand? So let us read the question number 4. What possible output from the given options is expected to be displayed when the following Python code is executed? So they have imported the random module and they have used the signal variable and they have stored the list of strings, that means red, yellow and green. So just index this 0, 1 and 2, and the next comes the for loop for k in range of 2, 0, minus 1. So the starting value is 2, step value is minus 1 and the stop value. So the range should stop before 0. Okay, 0 is your stop value, but it should not include the value 0 here. So what is the value of range of k now? So k takes the value of starting value is 2 and the step value is minus 1. That means it will be going to backwards direction. So it is 1. It will not include the 0. So value of k is 2, 1 here. Understand? So now the iteration begins. On the first iteration, it will be taking the value of what? It will be taking the value of 2. Okay? It will be taking the value of 2. Now r is equal to random.rand range of k. Now the value of k here it takes the value of 2. So rand range function is working like a range function. So it takes the value of what? 0, 1. It doesn't take the end value r. That means 2. So what is the value of r here? R is equal to 0, 1. Okay. The next iteration is what? On this rand range function, first it will take the value of 0 now. Okay, on the value of 0, what it should print? The next statement is print signal of r, end is equal to hash, which is given here. So signal of r is nothing but what? Signal of 0. On the first r, we are taking the value of 0. So signal of r, which is signal of 0. What is signal of 0? We should see the index for the signal under the 0th index. So under the 0th index, we are having the red. So we are writing red hash. So it will be printing you red hash ending with hash. Okay. And on the first iteration, what is the next iteration? On next, it will be moving on to the first iteration. On the first iteration, what is the value? Signal of r, which is LO. So LO hash. Okay. So now the iteration for k is equal to 2 has been finished. Okay. K is equal to 2 has been finished. Now what is the value of k now? The value of k is 1. Okay. Now the value of k is equal to 1. So the iteration starts for k is equal to 1 now. So what is the value of k? K is equal to 1. So rand range of 1 is nothing but 0. That means r takes the value of 0 now. Now what is signal of 0? Signal of 0 is nothing but red. Again, it is a red. So on the next iteration, it is writing what? It is printing you red hash. It will be generating the red hash. Now what it will get printed? So automatically it will be printing the first two values, like it might print red hash or yellow hash red hash. Okay. So these are the values it should get printed. On the first, it can print red hash randomly, or else it can print yellow hash and red hash. Okay. So first of all, you should know what are the options which will not come. So you should know to skip the options which will not come under this random functions. So here on the options B, we are having red hash and green hash. So far we doesn't have any green color in our iterations, so this will not come, so skip it. And then next is yellow hash, green hash. So here also the green is coming, so this will not come, just delete it. And option C, which is your green hash, red hash, again the green will not come, so delete it. So the remaining is what? Yellow hash, red hash. That means I have said you it might produce the answer of red hash. It might produce the answer of red hash randomly, or else it can print yellow hash, red hash. Hope you all understand this question. Your option is option A, yellow hash, red hash is your answer. So the next question is, in SQL, the aggregate function which will display the cardinality of the table is. So which will be displaying you the cardinality of the table? So what is mean by cardinality? Cardinality is nothing but number of rows in a table. Okay, number of rows in a table. So this cardinality, what are the aggregate functions we are having? We have many aggregate functions, but which will display you the cardinality of the table? Sum function? No, it will not include the null values. Average function will not include the null value. This is your count star. So the count star function will be returning you what? It will be displaying you the number of rows in the table. Okay, that means the cardinality of the table. The next question is, sixth question. Which protocol out of the following is used to send and receive the emails over the computer network? Okay, so to send and receive the emails, we are having what? SMTP protocol. That means simple mail transfer protocols. Okay, so the next is, identify the invalid Python statement from the following. Okay, we are having the invalid statement. D is equal to dict off. So they are creating the empty dictionary. so it is correct. First option is right, and E is equal to, okay. The next F is equal to list, they are initializing the list and they are initializing the empty dictionary here, but G is equal to dict of this set brackets, it will not come, so this is your invalid Python statement. Question number 8, consider the following statements given below and then choose the correct output from the given options. So they have given the string, my string is equal to Mississippi. So whenever you are coming in this type of questions, you should index it first. So let us make indexing 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Okay, but in this they are asking you for negative indexing also. So let us make the negative indexing also, -1, -2, -3, -4 and -5. Okay, till -5 we can index it. Okay, what is under the print function? My string of :4. The slicing they have given is to 4. Okay, till 4 you should slice it, but it should not include the 4th index value. So you should include 0, 1, 2 and 3, but it should not include 4. Okay, so what is my string of 4? So it will be including M, I, S and S. Okay, but it should not include the value which is under the index 4. Okay, plus hash. So they have asked you to include hash in between, so let me add hash here. The next is my str of -5 colon. So what is -5 colon? So it is your reverse indexing. So this is your -5, so S. Okay, from here it should be printing till all the values. That means SIPPI. So just write SIPPI. Okay, so your answer is option B, MISS #SIPPI. So the next question is, identify the statement from the following which will raise an error. Which will raise an error? On the first option, it is printing what? It is replicating A 3 times. So this option is right. And print 5*3, this is also right. And third option, print string plus integer. We cannot concatenate string with an integer data type. Okay, this is your invalid statement which will raise you an error. Then option D is your string. We can add the strings. Let us move on to the next question. Select the correct output of the following code. So they have given event is equal to G20 space residency at 2023. The next statement is L is equal to event dot split space. They have given the space. So what the split function will do? The split function will be making list of strings. It will be converting the strings into list of strings. Okay, so it will be what? Eliminating this space here. So what is your first index? That is your 0th index, which is here. It is 0 G20 comma and your first index which is presidency at 2023. Okay, that is your presidency at 2023 is your first index. Let us index this. This is your 0th index and this is your first index now. Okay, it will be eliminating the space which is present inside this event variable. So here the space will be getting what? It will be getting eliminated while using the split of this space function. Then next is your print L of ::of -2. That means they are using the negative indexing. So let us make the negative indexing for this. This is your -1 and this is your -2 now. Okay, so they have given : of -2. It means that it starts from the last index. It starts from the last index and it will be moving 2 steps minus. Okay, it will be moving 2 steps forward. That means it will be adding presidency. At the start, it will be encountering this presidency at 2023. Okay, then after that, we are having one variable, but you should skip 2 times, but we doesn't have variables other than this G20 here. So it will be encountering only presidency at 2023. So what is the answer? It will be print in the form of list. Okay, we are having the list here. So the option B, which is presidency at 2023, which is enclosed within the list, is your correct option. Let us move on to the next question. Which of the following options is the correct unit of measurement for the network bandwidth? Okay, so for your network bandwidth, what is the correct unit of measurement? So many of us are thinking it is your bit, but it is not your bit. Okay, hertz is your correct unit of measurement for your bandwidth. Next question, observe the given Python code carefully. So A is equal to 20. This is your global variable. And the next, def convert of A, B is equal to 20, A is equal to A plus B. So let us see the flow of execution now here. So the flow of execution starts from A is equal to 20 and it will read the function header and it will skip all these functions inside. Then it will be moving on to the function calling statement, that is convert of 10. This 10 is getting passed to A here. Okay, this 10 is getting passed to A. Understand? This convert of 10 has been passed to A and B is equal to 20, which is given here. So A is equal to A plus B. So A is what? A is 10 now. A is equal to A, which is 10, 10 plus 20, which is 30. So inside the value of A is 30, but print A. So what this print function will be printing you? This print function will be printing what? A is equal to 20, which is globally declared. Okay, so this will not print A is equal to 30 as because we doesn't have any, we have not assigned a global keyword here. So it will be printing the global variable A is equal to 20 here. So what is your answer? A is equal to 20. Let us move on to the next question. State whether the following statement is true or false. While handling exceptions in Python, name of the exception has to be compulsorily added with except clause. So we can just add except clause itself. We doesn't need to, it is not compulsory to add the name of the exception. Okay, so your answer is false. Next question, which of the following is not a DDL command in SQL? So what is your DDL commands? So this is your data definition language. So this data definition language, it contains what? It is working on the structure of the table. But this is, update is your DML command. So let us move on to the next question. So next question is, fill in the blank. So dash is the set of rules that needs to be followed by communicating the parties in order to have a successful and reliable data communication over the network. So the answer is protocol. So protocol is a set of rules which needs to be followed in the computer networking for transferring the data to and from the computer. The next question is, consider the following Python statement. F is equal to open content.text. Which of the following is an invalid statement in Python? So they have given f.seek of 1, 0. So this is your valid statement. So what are the things we are having under the seek function? So we are having 0, 1 and 2. We have 0. So this is your valid one and this is also your valid one and this is also your valid one. But f.seek of 0, -1. So this is a wrong one. So this is your invalid statement. Option C is your right answer. Next question number 17 and 18 are the assertion and the reasoning based questions. Mark the correct choices. So let us read the question. Assertion is, CSV file is a human readable text file where each line has number of fields separated by comma or separated by other some delimiters. Yes, it is true, right? So CSV is your human readable format and it is your text file also, and in which each line has number of fields. Fields mean columns which is separated by comma, or else if we have given the delimiters, then it will be separated by the delimiters. So the assertion is true here. Reason is, write row function method is used to write a single row in a CSV file. Yeah, it is true. This is also true. So this right row method is used to write a single row in the CSV file. Okay, let us read the ABCD options. Both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation for A. No, both A and R are true only, but R is not the correct explanations for A. Okay, it is not the correct explanation. So they have mentioned correct explanation, so A will not come. Both A and R are true, and R is not the correct explanation for A. So your option B is your right answer for this. So for this question, option B is your right answer. Both A and R are true, but R is not the correct explanation for A. So they are talking about the CSV file, but here in this reason they are talking about the right row function. Next, 18th question, assertion. The expression hello.sort in Python will give an error. Okay, so this hello.sort in Python will give an error. Okay, yes, it is true. Yes, we cannot use the sort function by using this string directly. Okay, so the reason is what? Sort does not exist as a method or a function for strings in Python. So true. So both are relatable. So what is the answer? Option A is your answer. That means both A and R are true, and R is the correct explanation for A. So what is your assertion? A and reason R is your true. Both are true, and your answer option A is your correct answer. Okay, hope you all understand this section 1 video. Okay, on the next video we will be covering the section B questions. Okay, until then, study well. Thank you.